Synthetic division curveballs here, okay? Hopefully you learn from this one and you catch the same curveball but in a different way on that one. So here we go. We start off with the box right there. What goes in the box? I got a whole bunch of different numbers here I'm looking at.
The 3.
The 3, interesting. So I'm writing a 3.
-3.
But it's negative. Okay, cool. Make sure you catch that it's in opposite sign of that. Okay, cool. And then I'm going through all the coefficients of these numbers in the front here. Okay, so I have a 1, then a 3, then a 2, then a 6, then a -10, and a -30. Awesome. Cool. So now, oh, the marker's faded on me.
Oh no.
Okay, now I do the same thing. I'm adding down, multiplying by that. Add down, multiply by that. Add down, multiply by that, and so on. So 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 times -3 is -3. And then I repeat that process the rest of the time. 3 minus 3 is 0. This number times -3 is 0.
Love it.
Add down,
2.
multiply. Add down, multiply. Add down, hope that we get a 0 at the end. -3 times -10 is a +30 for 0. Bing, 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 bing.
Wow.
Now, is there anything weird that happened with this that would be a curveball that you might have identified?
I mean, it just kept kind of going back to like 0 and then again.
It does have to do with 0, so let's see. Okay, as we've done before, each of these columns represent a category of something. What's the category of this column right here?
5.
X to the 5th, right? And then X to the 4th, X cubed, X squared. It's all very, very organized in order the whole time. That's gonna be important here in a second. So when I put back in the X's, I put back in the X's with 1 less. So this is now X to the 4th because I've divided by X. X to the 5th now goes to X to the 4th. X third, X squared, X cubed, X, and there you go, okay? Now, let's see if y'all are with it or hip and know what's going on. The answer is going to be X to the 4th, and then what I write next?
Plus X.
Plus what?
X squared.
Plus
No,
X squared?
X cubed.
Plus X cubed. What did you say the next thing
I
was?
said I just skipped a 0, so it's 2x.
Oh.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I skipped the 0, right? Yeah, very good way to say it. Because there's not any. How many X cubes are there? None. So if you wrote down this, how many is right there? That's 1. Just like this is 1. 1. You see what I'm saying? If there's none, yes, skip it. Very well said. So 2 plus, right? So X to the 4th, because there's 1 of those. There is none of these. Now I'm here. And then, oh gosh, it's like I did this on purpose. There's none of those either. And I just go to -10, and that's my answer.
Wow.
Okay? So each column is their own thing. Zeros of them, okay? Now, last one, and I want to see if you'll get the curveball. So far, nobody today has gotten it. Is in the box. -1's right here, so I put a +1. Cool. I'm going to write down all the coefficients here, just like I took all the coefficients. I write down all the coefficients, okay? So I'm going to write down the first one right here, that's a 2, and then what?
A -2.
And then a -2?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
So far, nobody has gotten this. I'm gonna give you a chance. You at home, maybe you got it, and just start yelling at the phone. I won't know if you got it right though. So it is not a -2. Anything else?
It's just a 2.
+2? No. Well, I don't know unless you're saying this 2, but that 2's right there.
2.5.
So no. Interesting. Why is it 0?
I'll be honest with you,
You're just making this up? Anybody else? Okay, cool. So we have a -2, but I'm gonna put the -2 over here. Further that way. Because what column is this column?
It's in the X squared.
This is the X squared column. What would this column be? The X column.
Oh.
How many X's are there?
0.
There are 0 X's. So yes, Sammy, you were correct with the 0, even though you had no idea why.
on that I got it right.
On the test, sure. But the test is not multiple choice, so good luck with that.
Oh no.
That's what I'm looking at right here. I have an X squared. There's that many X squareds. How many X's are there? None. And what's my normal numbers? -2. And we're good now. Each column is accounted for, just like each column is accounted for, right?
Gotcha.
Okay. I had an answer of 0, so I had to make sure not to say it because it goes in that, yeah, okay. Now, I do the same thing now, super easy mode. I hopefully get a 0 right here. Add down 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 0 plus 2, add down, 0 plus 2 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. Oh my gosh, this problem is too easy.
Ha, ha.
0, nice, cool, okay. And then bring back in the x's. The x squareds are now x's. The x's are now gone, and my remainder is 0. My answer is, oops, this is, 2x plus 2.
Wow.
Got it. Okay, and that's it.